Hey, trying a new way to do this. All right, so I want to talk about waiting for the other shoe to drop. So, phone rings, deep breath. I feel like that, pit in my stomach. My belly is it's just uncomfortable, right? I just feel sick. My shoulders start to fold in, my neck and back roll into that hunch down position. I'm just all constricted. And it happens in a matter of seconds. It feels like time is standing still. It's just a matter of seconds. Every cell in my body deflates. My breath is shallow. My head's pounding, clenching my jaw. And it's slow motion. It's totally slow motion. And I'm slowly looking at my phone because there's two options, right? Option one is this huge release, this huge sigh of relief because it's just a call, just any other call. It's somebody I want to talk to, or it's even a wrong number, whatever. It's just a call. And the other option, it's like panic sets in. Is it the school? Is it the police? Is it the hospital? Is it the friend? Is it somebody related to my kid? Connected to my kid. I spent years like this. Years. Every time the phone rang. Day in and day out. Just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Funny thing is today I learned what that expression means, waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's from the late 19th, early 19th century, early 20th century from New York City, where they had the tenements and the floors between the apartments were so thin and insulated that you could hear your neighbor taking their shoes off, and you would wait for the other shoe to drop. It was and it became that meaning of waiting for something that was inevitably coming. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it's painful to remember how this felt, to recall the fear, the constriction in my body, like those physical emotions. Just thinking about it, I can feel those same things in my body, even though it's been over a year since I've responded that way to the phone. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I've cultivated the resilience and the mindset to shift myself from this pattern because it was so detrimental to my mental and physical well-being. And really what I needed was to be freed to release the paralysis of the fear that I was living in, really just living in fear, to open up my window of tolerance and accept that stressful calls will come. And I don't need to be suffocated by the grip of waiting for them to arrive. I don't need to live in the fear of the next time that call's coming in. It's not like life has changed that much, right? Things can still happen. There's still stuff that I could be fearful of, but I can't live in that fear space, right? And I hear from so many mamas, they're exhausted. They're completely exhausted because they're living in this cycle of fear. So if this is you, if you resonate, you don't have to live in this cycle of fear. You don't have to be here. You are the only one that can make it stop. You can control your reaction and your response. Only you. So we can't control all of those things that can go wrong. We can't control the things that our teens do. We can't control their impulsive behaviors. We can't control how they feel about us. We have no control over any of those things. What we have control over is ourselves and our mindset and our emotions and our ability to not react and respond with fear, to release ourselves from that cycle and break the pattern. You can break the pattern. You can. So I'm offering 15-minute free consults. I want to help you. So you can, I'll put a link to my scheduling if you want to chat for 15 minutes and just check in and take a few minutes for you to talk about it and understand a little bit more about how you can control and stop the cycle. And I also encourage you to join our group on Facebook, Resilient AF Midlife Mamas, and come hang out. So, got to keep your windows open, mama. Keep your window of tolerance, window of resilience open. You got this.